Hey there. So connecting to my previous video, I wanted to talk about some players who were elected into the Hall of Fame that really shouldn't have been. To kick off my list of the first player that does not deserve to be in the Hall of Fame is Bill Mazeroski. Bill played for the Pittsburgh Pirates during his entire 17-year career. He's a two-time World Series champion, an 8-time Gold Glover, and a 10-time All-Star. On the outside, it seems like he would be a shoo-in for the Hall of Fame. The reason I believe he shouldn't be is by taking a closer look at his numbers. He was only ever a 260 average hitter. He didn't hit many home runs, nor did he drive in many runs. His on-base percentage was less than 40 points higher than his batting average. Plainly put, he didn't get on base very often. His many All-Star appearances were mainly attributed to his defense, with the 8 Gold Glove awards to prove that. What a lot of experts believe to be his ticket into the Hall was his postseason heroics. During Game 7 of the 1960 World Series against the heavy favorite New York Yankees, Bill hit the series-ending walk-off home run in the bottom of the ninth inning. My next name on this list is Ray Schalk. Ray was a catcher who played in the majors for 18 years, with 17 of those years being a member of the White Sox. He was a World Series champion. He was a tremendous catcher, from giving up less than 7 pass balls during the full course of a season to throwing out over 50% of would-be base stealers. Defensively, there was no doubt that he was great. Offensively, however, he was just average. From batting just over 250, averaging under 30 extra base hits during the season, driving in minimal runs, and scoring roughly the same amount. He's another case of being elected into the Hall of Fame because of his defensive ability. The final name on my list is Phil Rizzuto. Phil spent his entire 13-year career with the New York Yankees. He won 7 World Series championships, was an All-Star 5 times in his career, and an MVP in 1950. But outside of that 1950 season where he was the MVP, his numbers are truly lacking. His batting average sits just above a 270. He averaged less than 35 extra base hits per season and only averaged 55 runs batted in. Even his postseason numbers weren't all that great. The real reason he was elected into the Hall of Fame is because of his 7 World Series championships. It's hard to overlook that kind of championship pedigree. That paired with his MVP season is the true reason why he's in the Hall. Finally, I wanted to touch on a topic that was presented to me from my previous video. I was asked if I thought Derrick Rose should be in the Basketball Hall of Fame. With him still currently playing, it is difficult to attempt to predict what the rest of his career will pan out to be. Rose's stats are obvious, and he was great during his time in high school, college, and in the NBA before he got hurt. He was a 2-time state champion during his freshman and sophomore years of high school. During his 1 year in college, he helped bring his team to the NCAA championship game that saw them lose that contest in overtime against Kansas. He was a Rookie of the Year, on the NBA All-Rookie team, the youngest player to win the MVP award, and elected to the All-NBA team in 2011. With all this and his tremendous career as a member of the Chicago Bulls before his injury, I would have said he would have been a Hall of Famer, no doubt. Unfortunately, the NBA Hall of Fame does not take into account any accomplishments at the high school or collegiate level. Then the injuries happened. Missing so many games over a 3-year span, then his mishap of leaving without a trace while he was a member of the Cleveland Cavaliers, that is what people currently remember when they hear his name. Not his greatness before the injuries or his ability to revive his career over these past 2 seasons. They think about the injuries. And with an NBA championship seeming near impossible for his future, it's hard for me to say that he'll be a Hall of Famer. Do I want him to be elected into the Hall? Without a doubt. But unfortunately, I don't get a vote. I will say during the remainder of his career, however long that is, if he can stay healthy, continue to produce as he has done so far, and possibly win a championship somewhere along the line, I believe he could sneak into the Hall. We'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. Well, those are the players that I believe should not be in the Hall of Fame that are there currently, and a little snidbit about Derrick Rose. Until next time, I'm Kevin Householder.